coming. It is August the 24th, 2025, and this is my coming, man. This is a skit called "The President is a big baby. He's a little baby, but he's a big baby too." Can't imagine the motherfucking president that we have today would be a president that wants to be the baby, but he want to be a thug baby too. Can't be no thug baby president. You confused. He one minute want to be the baby, and then minute want to be a thug. You can't be both, bro. You can't be a baby one day and a thug the next day. A big one. But he can be a small baby, acting baby when he wants to be, when he get mad about shit. Cause the president hold grudges, man. We ain't never had no president in his history that we could say had a grudge against people. You know what I'm saying? Against people maybe, but not, you know what I'm saying? You don't have it when they probably had against some people, but no, this motherfucker got a grudge against everybody, everybody, people. He don't give a fuck who you are. He got a grudge against you if you don't like your ass. He gonna be mad about some shit. Cause you piss him off, it's your ass. He gonna suffer for it. He gonna suffer. He gonna make your whole life suffer. And your family and them suffer too. You can't imagine the president taking out all this grudge on you and your family too, man, because he got that type of power now. You can't be that type of person in the world and want to run the country. And you doing that to people. Because you're going to have some people messed up. Because they don't have no choice but to be messed up. Because he going to make sure of it. You can't imagine a motherfucking president can turn your life from it to shit overnight. Because the president, the way Trump is, he got the attitude that can turn your life from it to shit overnight. He got that much power right now. And to have that much power in your hands, man, it's like having a loaded gun at everybody's head in the country. And nobody even see it but him. I got my gun pointing at all these motherfuckers. They just don't know it. I'm about to blast all their brains out because they ain't gonna see it coming. He act like this type of guy. With that type of power, he act like this, man. He act like he will really kill you if he can't get you to do what he wants you to do. You're going to have to suffer if you do something you don't like. And everybody know it in his party. The Republicans know it. We know it as Democrats and what they call independents and anybody that ain't never really voted before. We all know what this type of cat is like now. Because we can see it. You can't see it. What's wrong with your brain? I think somebody gonna take it out of your head. Because that's the only way you will not see it. Or your eyeballs or something. You gotta take your brain, because your brain is the only thing that really gonna hold all this shit. Your eyes can see it, but your brain taking it in too. Because you can feel the damn outcome, and you can see the outcome of what's going on. It ain't like you ain't seeing it or feeling it, because if you got life and you live in this world today of America, in the USA, United States, whatever you want to call it, you feeling some kind of problems in your life. It may not be hardcore all the time or hardcore for everybody right now, but it's hard for a lot of people. And a lot of people can see it and feel it all the way down to their damn wallets. All the way down to your fucking backbone, shit. Fucking problems all over, bro. I mean, you can't really have nothing if this man wants to hold shit up for you. Because the Republicans are willing to do that for him. They're willing to tie everything up and keep everything bowled up like a damn like a encased in prisoner. Everything, and they got everything fucking down, what they call hostage. Got everything hostage, bro. Everybody that got some power and shit and holds and got some control of money got all their asses hostage. Cause he got the money hostage. If he can hostage your money, he can hostage your life. That's what I'm trying to say. If he can hostage your money, he can hostage you. Cause you ain't got no say without no money. Cause without money, you cannot do nothing or say anything. Cause the money makes the difference. Without the money, you don't have a damn thing or be able to say a damn thing with. Because money speaks for us in this country. And without money, you don't have no power. And without no power, you don't have no say. So that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with somebody that got an attitude about us and as a people, and about things that he might not like us saying about him, or having things that he don't want us to do, be able to stop about it. He mad about that. He don't want us to control nothing. He only want to be controlled. He love Putin. He love the way Putin acts. He act like dictatorship is the best way to go. So he thinking dictatorship is his way of doing things and running this country from now on out. And he working on it. Because every time you turn around, he's trying to change something now. You can't see him changing. Well, getting up every morning without trying to change something. But when he changed it, he changed to bad. He don't change the good. I'm gonna fuck up something today. They ain't gonna see it coming. It's some more shit gonna be stopped now, cause they fucking with my money and they fucking with my feelings. I'm gonna change up on them. You gonna find something to change up too, cause he don't want nobody talking about the negative shit he been doing, and they find out about his ass, cause he ain't perfect, man. And anybody that think this man perfect got to be lost in the motherfucking mind, or don't fell on some shit that don't knock their fucking brains out, cause they don't see shit, or can hear shit, or think about shit, cause you gotta be realizing this shit gonna affect you one day. It might not affect you to the same day, but it's gonna affect you down the road, cause whatever's done, that what he's doing is always affecting somebody. Then, like I say, a lot of people don't realize when Trump came in office the first time, he was affecting the country then because he took the scientists out. He fired the scientists as soon as he walked in the door, they said. And a lot of people don't even know he did that, but he did that. He fired the scientists that were watching out for the diseases and shit. And they the one, that's why they couldn't really do too much with COVID, because COVID, the people that was watching the shit was fired. They didn't have no job. How they gonna come to their job and the motherfucker don't fire them? But we don't, nobody here, ain't nobody make that known until later. But that's the thing about it, they hold shit, they keep shit on the hush when they want to do shit wrong to people. Because that's what he did. He did wrong to us by killing folks or getting people killed. Because he took COVID, he made COVID look like it was just a joke, when it really was something serious, because it killed a lot of people, including some of my people. But you think like we don't supposed to have the right to want to sue him or take nothing from him, because he don't did it to us. He should be sued. We all should have the right to sue him for all the for the people that we lost because of him. Because he really let these folks die. Because when he got rid of the scientists, he got rid of the damn cures and the medicine people that can, that watch out for this stuff. So he guilty for that. Because nobody want to say it to his face, I guess. I want to make him feel like he guilty for anything. But he should be looked at it that way. Because he made people die or let people die because he thought it was a joke. Even he called it. But he didn't want to say it was a joke then, though. But he looked at it like he didn't care at first. So it ain't nobody's fault but his that so many people left here. And that's what's millions of people anyway. I'm sure around a couple million people. But you don't want to be accused of killing 2 million people or 3 million people. But he wants you to be accused of killing anybody. Or don't have to be accused of being killed with nobody, but he can put you away like you are, or like you did it. But that's what I'm saying. He want to hold grudges and hurt you with the law, but he don't want to be hurt with the law himself. He want the law to be used for him, but he don't want to be used against him. It's fucked up, right? You can't imagine a motherfucker want to come in office, start fucking shit up, and then don't want the law to be used against him the same way it'll use on somebody else. He's looking at it like it's only him that have the right to do this. Just like Putin. That's why he loves Russians. He loves Russia. But he don't want to get on TV and say, well, I love Russia enough to want to have our country ran like Russia. But he want to get involved with Russia like he don't give a fuck. And we know that Russia already did a lot of shit to keep up shit. But he don't want to say nothing bad about Putin, though. He'll say something bad about a motherfucker that's trying to keep his ass off them, though. Fucked up. He a damn terrorist. He a dictator. He talking about the man that's fighting the damn Russians off of him. But he's like, they the bad guys, or he the bad guy. But it's Russia the bad guy. But he don't want to say a fucking thing about Putin doing anything to make that motherfucker, make the situation any worse. And then he talking like he gonna be able to start the war when he get in office. He ain't stop shit, because he ain't gonna stop shit. Because Russia ain't trying to hear what he fucking saying anyway. Don't give a fuck about Trump. Trump just full of shit. He loves to make himself look good and look like he's supposed to be the big man or the big thug, but he really a baby. Cause Putin treat him like a baby. He's slapping him in the face whenever he see him, probably in person. That's why he had to get in the damn car that day and ride with him. They had a personal ride together. He probably ended up giving Putin head. If they would have left the damn shit on and going when the motherfucker got in the car, they probably would have heard all kind of slurping and fucking and sucking and shit going on. Cause he probably pulled his damn shit out fast as he can get his damn ass in the car. Ain't nobody could see what was in there. No camera was in there. If it would have been a camera, and they probably would have been so fucking sad about that shit when we saw it. We'd have felt like we damn sure don't got ourselves in no fucking bind. Cause we got this motherfucker's gay and a bitch. He's in there sucking the man, the dictator's dick now. They were saying that shit if they would have found that, we'd have found that shit out. Like, God, hey, boy, he couldn't even wait to get the man in the seat. The man couldn't even sit down good in the seat before his ass was all over his ass like a woman. You can't imagine a motherfucker doing some shit like that. He supposed to be a man. He a big man. He ain't no little man. He a big man. But he act like a baby. A girl baby. Not a boy baby. A girl baby. He can't be no damn real baby. No real hard damn child. Hard man if you gonna go in there and do some shit like that. So I don't know who the fuck said he supposed to be hard because he doing that type of shit. I think that's low. I don't think he hard though. I think it's soft. How soft you want him to be? Then it's softer. You can't get no softer than that. That's all the niggas say. You can't get no softer than that. You going softer than if you gonna go that far to do something to make this motherfucker, you still gonna get what you want, even though you don't give him head. You gave him head, and he still didn't change shit. He still killing motherfucker because you didn't want him to stop. You didn't want to stop sucking the dick. So what the fuck? Ain't nobody going. It's a baby shit. This girl baby shit that wants to be a man, but he a woman. Cause he ain't a woman baby, a woman baby. He's a woman baby, a woman baby, a woman baby. He a woman that's a baby and a man at the same time. You can't be no fucking regular person that's a regular man. He can't be just a woman or just be a man. No, he's a woman, man, baby. A woman, man, baby. Because he a baby, a woman, and a man together. You can't imagine this motherfucker running the country doing this type of shit behind our back. But they want us to feel like this is a good thing because they ain't want nobody to say shit about Trump. Like Trump the only one can make the world better. Or the only one can change anything to good about the world. Or whatever, he's the only one can make the world better. Or the United States better, but how he doing it when he doing it the way he doing it? Because he ain't doing it right. He doing it in a sneak too. A gay way. We don't want to get in the gay way. We want to get in the right way, the straight way. And this motherfucker doing shit the gay way. Because you only can do it. That's the only other way you can be doing it if you ain't doing it straight. You got to be gay. You're doing it the gay way, the sideways, the side to the side way, or back to the back way, or you want to do it to the second way. Motherfucker doing all type of shit. But he ain't doing shit to help the country that's helping all of us. He affecting the whole world and the country too. And branching out to the world, because whatever is affecting, whatever affected here or whatever was affected by somebody else's country that was a part of our country, that's affect them too and us. But he's looking at it like that's a good thing, but it ain't nothing working out his way. But he think it's supposed to be good that way he doing it, because that's what he was told to do anyway. Destroy America, and he working on it, because he ain't doing nothing but causing everything to go south and sour and sad and bad. Everything that's not good, that's all I can tell you. You can't imagine a big baby man want to be in the damn power, have power and want to sell us all out just because he feel like it, or because they know something about him that he don't want nobody else to know. Because he just like that damn shit with damn the other cat that he got in trouble with. That's right now that's in the news that Trump trying to stay out, trying to make sure he don't let come into play, because he just don't want nothing bad to look. He don't want to be looked at as a bad guy. When he's a bad guy, the man is a bad guy, man. He's the only one. You see what he was doing when he first started trying to be president. He had Cohen and all them doing all kind of sneaky shit, trying to make motherfuckers stop talking and making motherfuckers get in trouble. And he got his lawyer in trouble, a personal lawyer he had at one time, Michael Cohen and all of them. All the things he don't touch, man, it don't turn to doo-doo. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you don't know that. But everything he don't touch that. If it's done by his own hands personally, it don't turn to doo-doo. But he don't want to be considered somebody that looked at like he don't done wrong. He just want to be looked at as he don't done good. But if it was me or anybody else in the world, they be looked at as they bad, because he don't want nobody else to look good like him. It's just him. And when you got people that run in the world like this, you ain't gonna have no world long, man. Because he's the type of person, he would be a dictator to point. Like I say, if robots was something that we started using more often here in America, he'll make sure the robots kill us. Because he will make sure he don't want nobody else to have the power but him. So that means letting robots do things to us that hurt us and hurt the economy more and make things more worse, so he can always have power, because then that means we have to come to him for help. But that's what it's all about. He wants to be the only one to have the say. And if like he said, he'll have to, wars are reason why some presidents stay in power, because they will have to stay in power, because a lot of people don't want to be the president when the war going on. And he knows this too, and he said it. But a lot of people don't realize this man always put his foot in his mouth. He good at that shit, but he don't want you to say shit about it when he doing it. He just wants you to accept it when he said, well, if I said it, I don't remember it. Well, it's on tape, sir. Well, I don't remember saying it. You guess he gonna say that type of shit, because that's about the only way he can look at it. He gonna look at it like he didn't say that shit. He didn't say that. Somebody else did. And who the fuck who else could have been there then besides him? Who else was with him? Or who else came out of him? Or who else could have come out of him? Was it a demon or what? Because nobody gonna tell the truth. Only because he ain't gonna be known for bad shit. He only known for good. Even though he's doing bad. But I don't know how you can look at that as good though. Where's this good at? And where's the goods coming out? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. He's only messing around with another man. He don't mess with women no more. He mess with men. See what I'm saying? You talking to people that got this type of attitude about life, they'll sell you out, man. Because gay people are weak people. So I'm not trying to say it in a bad way, but they are weak people because they doing shit because they want to do things with other men, not with women. But they want to do it in a sneaky way. But you don't have to make other people suffer just to get it done, though, do you? He will. He'll go that far. He don't give a fuck about making you suffer to get what he want. He been doing it all his life. He said his own people don't say it. When you got nieces and nieces, at least one niece, been saying it for years since she said since she been on the scene about it, and him being on the scene about being president, she don't been telling us, and nobody else listening to her, but I guess they see it, but they don't see it. They got motherfuckers that see shit and don't see it. I don't know how they get fucking, I don't know how you can have that selective seeing, well they got, that's selective light. They got, they got selective hearing, now they got selective seeing. Selective seeing. I be selecting what I want to see. Selecting what they want to see. You don't want to see it, he ain't gonna see it. If he want to see it, he'll see it. Like I said, they don't want to hear it. They ain't hear it. If they want to hear it, then they don't want to hear it. If they can hear it, and then they don't want to hear it, they don't hear it. It's sad, man. You can't make this type of shit up, man. You got people that want to be selective about a lot of shit. They want to select the shit they want you to fucking suffer for. But they don't want us to be selective. But none of that shit you trying to make them do. They don't want you to select them to do shit that's going to be fucked up. But they want to select you to be doing some shit to be fucked up. Or have your life fucked up for. You can't make that shit. It seems like that's supposed to be something we all supposed to feel good about. When you got a motherfucker act like it's all good to do it to somebody, but don't want that shit done to them. You can't be that dumb, bro. You gotta wake up and smell the coffee and the damn tea and every damn thing else around your fuck ass. Cause that's what it is. It's fuck shit. You can't imagine a motherfucker want to be fucking you over, but don't want to be fucked over. It's like hitting a bitch in the head with a brick and then say, I want that same shit that he got. I want it, dude. You gotta want it. What you want to do to somebody else, you want it too. You can't want to hit me in the motherfucking head and then you don't want me to hit you in the fucking brain. Same way with a bitch shooting you. And we should want to be shot too. Yes, you won't want to shoot a bitch a lot of times and you know go where that shit hurt. Your ass think you can take it the same way? Take it too. You gotta take it too. You can't want to give it if you don't want to damn get it. Or give it out. You want to give it out but you don't want to take it. You gotta take it too. That's the only way it's gonna work, bro. You can't just dish out shit and think shit won't come back to you. It's supposed to work that way, because that's the only way it should work. Because that's the only way a person gonna find out how it feel. You gotta have that same shit happen to you to understand it. Because it's easy to dish it out, it's just hard to take it. And a lot of people don't want to take shit called they big babies. They want to be grown-ups, but they want to be babies. They want to be hard men when it comes to certain things, but they want to be babies when it comes to not taking shit. You got to take the same shit you want to dish out. Because you damn doing it like you ain't got no problem with dishing it out. You got to take it too. That's it. Everybody don't want to take the same shit that somebody else did, that they dishing out to other people. And they good, and they don't got so used to having it their way. It's hard for them to understand that it's someday when you want someday or sometime in life you gonna have some shit happen to you too. It ain't gonna always be your way all the time. Cause you ain't gonna never, it can't be that way. Cause God know your heart. If you know you doing stuff out of spite, it's gonna eventually come back to you too. Just like if you doing it to somebody else. You just doing it to make other people hurt, but don't want that same hurt. You can't do it that way. Because life is not just for you or just about you. There's so many people in the world that want everything just for them, but they don't want nothing for nobody else. Or don't want to see nobody else with nothing but shit, problems in their life. But they don't want them same shits to go down on their lifestyle or in their life. You can't be that dumb in the world or dumb in the brain and think that you're supposed to have everything all your way, but nobody else can have nothing theirs. You gotta be the only one to be. You gotta be the only one that want to live in the world then. But that's the only way it's gonna be able to be looked at that way. You have to be living in this world by yourself to feel that way. Because the only way you're gonna be able to see that is to do it that way, is to be by yourself. But that's what some people that like Trump might do. He'll kill us all off just to have it his way. It's fucked up. You can imagine a bitch being that devious to go that route. You can want to go and kill everybody, do you? Yeah, he could have that frame of mind to think that death would be better for all of us if it would mean him having what he wants. That's sad, but that's devilish shit. That's satanic thinking. Because you can't want to be, you can't be in your right mind if you thinking everybody should die just for you to be happy. But that's how you might feel. And if you feel that way, man, woo, all you can say is woo, it's gonna be bad for you, and me, and you, and you. Everybody, bro. It ain't gonna be just one motherfucker, it'll be everybody. When you got a motherfucker that feel like this is not a life, he don't give a fuck about me or you. If you don't give a fuck about me or you, who you think gonna be around? Nobody. Nobody. Cause you can't have nobody with something with the motherfucker that don't want nobody around them. You can't be around if you don't want you around either. And you don't want me around, you don't have, I ain't gonna be around. And all this shit. And these motherfuckers that falling for this shit like he alright with that. They alright with being fucked up later. Cause they talk like it's alright right now. Or they feel like it's alright to be all the treat and be and act like Trump doing right now is alright. But wait till that shit hit home. Ooh, that shit gonna look ugly like a bitch done shot him in the face with a shit sandwich. I shot him in the mouth with a shit sandwich and made him swallow it. Cause you gonna have to take it. You gonna have to take it the same fucking way everybody else gonna take it. Fuck you up, blow you up. You know what I'm saying? Just all type of evil shit to a motherfucker. Cause Trump might be into that after a while too. He'll be starting to see how Trump, how Putin be doing motherfuckers when his enemies, like his enemy, he try to blow them up or fuck them up, do some poisoning, killing motherfuckers left and right. He'll be doing that same type of shit. Or using his own people to fuck up other people. And then them same people that do that shit for him want to suffer just like him. But they don't look at it like that until that shit happen though. You only gonna look at shit while you doing it. You don't look at shit like that until shit happen to you though. I'm like, damn, I think I've seen this before. Yeah, you did it to somebody else. Now you know how I feel. It really just sad when a motherfucker have to see it though. I wake up to that day when that shit comes to that round though. When it comes to that point, then we're like, damn, I ain't think it'll come to me. Yeah, it's gonna come back to you, bro. It's not something that nobody can do in this world that think they won't come back to them. Cause God makes that happen. Cause He know your heart, He know my heart, He know everybody's thoughts, everything about us. So if you think you better for doing somebody else wrong, you think that shit ain't gonna come back to you. You have to get it too, bro. It's just the way it works. It's revolving. It's just like being in when you try to make people feel like they should have the right. When you always go quit and want to see other motherfuckers go to prison or other motherfuckers go to jail, that same shit can happen to you. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Just keep on doing it and do it out of spite and see what happens. You doing it for the right, understand that. But if you're doing it for spite or out of spite or just doing, devious stuff to people for out of spite, it's gonna come back to you. It works that. It's been working out that way every day. They have all kind of little stories and little short videos of people going through the same stuff. Right now on YouTube, when they're showing people that police officers and all kind of crooked people that's in high places getting themselves busted because they doing negative stuff and devious things to people and don't think that shit gonna come back to them one day. But it's working out that it's coming right back to them. Because you can't keep getting away with shit when you know you're not perfect. And nobody in the world perfect until you can say that. You can't say nobody else should be done this way or done that way if you ain't perfect. Because if you ain't God, you can't say it. You got to be God to even say that you can have the right to be able to make other people suffer. Or want to give somebody something you don't want to suffer for. You don't mind giving it away to somebody like it's a drug, or some candy, or some bubble gum, or whatever. But when it's time for you to take it, are you gonna feel the same way when it comes to you? Or you gonna go kicking and screaming like a baby when it's time to go, when your turn comes? No, they ain't gonna go screaming and screaming because they don't want you. They don't want to have the same outcome that they're giving out to people. There's a lot of people that's devious in the world that feel that way though. They do stuff out of spite. And then when they do stuff out of spite, that shit come back to them and hurt them. Because you can't imagine it won't happen. You just can't. And if you do feel that way, it's all right for you to happen to you. I mean, for somebody, don't have no problem when it happen to you. That's all you got to look at. You got to start looking at it like it can happen to anybody. Because nobody in this world perfect. Everybody living in this world got a life. They got a soul. They got feeling. They got this. They got that. And if you don't think something won't happen in your life just like it can happen to somebody else after you don't went around and try to hurt these people, it's going to come back to you too. It's just a matter of time. Everybody got, like I said, every dog has a day. And that's what's going on in the world. It's showing us every day that we all have our day. Nobody going to be able to get away with everything all the time without no issue, without no problem. It's not going to work for that way, God, for long. It's going to work eventually come to the light. Just like most things do. When you do wrong, it does come to the light. We can't hide it. God ain't going to let it hide, be hid. Because if you doing it and you know you ain't perfect either, but you going around making other people feel like they the nastiest or the lowest type of people in the world, God gonna show you you ain't far from it either. Because we are not. None of us are far from being wrong or far from being evil or far from being sinful. Because that's what it is. And when they start telling motherfuckers that they had to go to jail for being, if you had to change sin from if you had to change, if they changed the law where sin would be the only reason why you would go to prison, it'd be everybody that'd be in prison. And wouldn't be nobody free. Because everybody that's over 5 will be in prison. Because everybody over 5 will probably know sinful things by then. But you won't make you feel like you perfect because you think that you ain't did nothing in the world wrong that you should suffer for the same way other people suffer. You'll be incarcerated just along with them because nobody in this world ain't done nothing wrong in their life, all their life. I know ain't no man or woman can say they ain't perfect to the point they ain't done nothing all their life to this point. From day 5, from 5 to now. If you over 5, like I say, you made no sin by then. But anything over 5 and up, you can't say that you're not sinful. Because if you know good from bad, bad from wrong, or good from bad, or good wrong from right, you know you don't did some shit in your life you shouldn't have done. So don't make nobody think that you're perfect, or don't make nobody should think that we should look at you like you perfect, but everybody else has got the problem. Because none of us are perfect to the point we could say that in this world today. Because we all done something in this world we shouldn't have done in our past. But somebody want to make it seem like they the only one that ain't never done nothing. And all of them the only ones that had the right to judge. But if you saying that, you're lying. Because everybody in this world over 5 to this point, they are now, they wrong. They don't done sinful things. So that means if you don't done sin, you don't done a crime. And a crime is a sin. And if everybody looked at sins as the same way as it used to be back, like God did back in the day, it wouldn't be a person free. Nobody free to take care of the baby because all the grown-ups, or everybody over 5 and up, would be in prison. So that means the whole country would be incarcerated. So that means nobody would be able to judge another person because nobody else old enough or unsinful to the point that they could do it. So that means nobody will be free. Everybody will be locked in one big cell. Like we all in a big ass cell together, because that's all it will be. And that's how hell is. And that's why Satan acting like he acting. He wants us all to be in one big cell. And he's gonna get it his way. We keep going the way we're going. We all gonna be in that motherfucker with him. We don't have no choice. Because he gonna make sure of it. When a motherfucker trying to do shit to make your life suffer, that means you gonna be in a cell with him. Because you gonna have to fight to kill this motherfucker eventually. To keep him off you. Because he ain't gonna stop fucking with you. Just like your life ain't gonna stop. You ain't gonna stop fucking with other people if you got some problem with somebody. It's just the way Satan works. He works through us, and we work, and we allow it sometimes because we sin. Our nature is to do sinful things because we've been doing it so long. It's something that we don't learn. And once you learn something, it's kind of hard to change it. And that's what's wrong with the world. Nobody want to change the way they live because they've been living like this so long. So it's hard to want to just give up a lifestyle, the only one you know of. I don't know no other lie but this one. So if I gotta go to jail for this, I'm gonna be in prison forever. You don't have no choice because you know that's the only shit you know. You only doing what you know, bro. We only do what we know because that's all we know. That's how we grew up. We grew up from learning from people before us, and the people them learn from them. Our people learn from their people, and their people learn from their people, and their people learn from their people. So that's how it works. We're not going about nobody gonna never be unsinful in this world. You can never really go down generation to generation and think they're gonna change if that's the only thing they know. It's hard to change something like that because it's all we know. It's in our nature. It's in our heart, it's in our mind, it's in our soul, in our spirit, and everything. We can't avoid it doing nothing wrong if we already know what wrong is and we already know what right is. So it's hard to not say we won't do wrong because it's impossible to say that really. Because it's gonna be a day somebody gonna push you or you gonna be pushed by somebody or you gonna have to go to that point maybe because somebody else has made you push that far because there's so many things can happen nowadays when you got people that control the world like they do, and they got attitudes and they got different things and different ideas that you have. So they're gonna make you do some stuff you might have said you wouldn't do because he heard you say you weren't gonna do it. So he gonna make you do what he said you weren't gonna do. That's the way the devil works. So the devil put you in enough bind, you gonna have to wind up doing some stuff you may not want to do. And there ain't gonna be no way around that. Because if you want to survive, you're gonna do some stuff that you don't want to do. Especially if somebody trying to kill you, you gonna fight for your life most time. And God knows that, and the devil knows that. So whatever you gonna do, gonna be the outcome of what's gonna be about your life. And a lot of us don't look at it like that, but we put in a predicament where we have to suffer. We gonna either fight or we gonna lay down and die. Either one. We only want to have. There's only two choices you gonna have. Though. Either you gonna stand up for the right or you gonna lay down for the wrong. That's it. That's only way a lot of us know. And so to have that change up after when it went to a point when you get to a point in life you can't take it no more, it's gonna be the outcome of what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna just snap and you're gonna do whatever you gotta do to survive or not survive, whatever it's gonna be, but it's only gonna be two outcomes. One, either you're gonna do what you gotta do to survive or you gonna, like I say, you might lose your life or kill somebody and wind up losing your freedom. So it winds up happening either way. Sin gonna either overcome us to the point we're gonna have to do what we gotta do, or we're not. But we got a man that's in office that's a man-child, and a child that's a big man, but he's a child in the mind because he's doing childish things. So he may make us do a lot of things we might not want to do because he got the power over us. And when you got people that got power over people and can put their lives in jeopardy, that means he may make you do some things you may not want to do. And that means maybe killing, stealing, and you might have didn't do it. It might not have been something you were doing all your life now, but you may have to do this to survive or to see your family survive. But who gonna say or who can say or who might know or how that may come down to that point? Only time will tell. But it's gonna be some things have to be considered when you get to this when this time and place comes. Because we ain't gonna live no peaceful life all our lives now. Now when we got somebody trying to tear stuff apart and not putting nothing back to fix it. You got somebody only destroying, you're not fixing shit. So if you ain't fixing nothing for your life, you gonna have to fix it. Or somebody else gonna have to fix it. Or somebody gonna have to give up something for your life to get fixed. Either way you look at it, it's gonna be something, some kind of determination gonna have to come about to the point where you gonna have to deal with it either way. Just like so many of us in right now and buying old money. We need it. We can't have it. We don't got no money. They give us no money. We can't get loan. We can't get this. We can't do that. I mean, it's just a lot of things in the way of a lot of us, and we still trying to survive, but it's not an easy thing when you got somebody putting more burdens on your back than you already have. And a lot of people can't take pressure, and pressure busts pipes. So when you let somebody bust your pipes or your pipes get busted, or when you keep the pressure off of your pipes, which one I don't know. It just depends on what kind of decision you make and how your state of mind is at that time when the pressure does come down the pipe. Are you gonna deter the pressure, or are you gonna explode, or let that pressure bust your pipes? Well, in so many words, it's up to you. But that's the life that we gonna have to deal with coming up with a president that acting like a baby and acting like he a child to the point where he don't want them worry about what's going on with other people out. He just want us to suffer because he don't like you now. But if he like you, you all right. He just don't like you, it's a problem. And when you got somebody don't know who they like or who they want to like or who they not gonna like or when they want to like them, you don't know when your pressure might be put pressure on, when your price might get pressure on them. Because he might make you blow too. I mean, there's a lot of people get stressed out by stuff that we go through in this world. It ain't like we eat, everybody can take pressure easily to the point where they can say, I'm deal with it, I can deal with anything. You can't say what you can deal with all the time because you may get to a point you can't take it no more. And some people are snapping to the point where they don't care about how they do it and when they do it and who they do it to. It's a different when you know who you gonna do it to, but some people don't care who they do it to. And that's the sad part. Cause I can't imagine nobody want to hurt somebody ain't done nothing to them, but a motherfucker that has, they don't fuck with them. You seem like you want to hurt the motherfucker that hurting you. But no, it's a motherfucker that hurt people and they ain't got shit to do with them. And I don't get that part, cause I ain't gonna try to hurt nobody that ain't done nothing to me. It's a motherfucker that doing something I might want to fuck up though. But it's just the person that ain't done nothing to me, I don't get it. Cause ain't got no reason I should have to fuck with no people if they ain't fucking with me. But there's some people in the world don't give a fuck about how you feel about that or when you feel like that. So how you gonna deal with them type of people? Or how you gonna handle that situation? I mean, it just ain't gonna be easy because nothing in the world is easy when you got so many people in the world got so many issues and nobody care about your issues until they're in your predicament. And that's the sad part about life. You can't make my life hard when you already, it ain't easy for me now. And then you still think that your life ain't gonna get like that one day. It's gonna be that way one day too. Because if you doing like you hate somebody or acting like you don't care about these people's feelings, but as soon as something fall on your shoulder like that or in your area like that, you gonna have to deal with you, or you gonna be all right with the way you was treating somebody else, but are you gonna do them differently? Or you gonna look at it differently then? You're gonna look at it differently, bro, because it ain't something that you want to have to suffer for if you know you don't want to have to feel it too. That's why a lot of people put pressure on other people because they know if it could be them, they don't want to be in your shoes, but they want to make you feel like you should be hurt when it's happening to you though. But when it comes to them, they start changing. Why should it have to happen to you to make you change though? You shouldn't have to be in that. You shouldn't have to have something bad happen to your life to make you change. It shouldn't have to work like that. Because if you got any feelings and understanding about life, you should know anything in time, place could happen. Because nothing in this world is impossible for something to happen to you. We know every day, man, somebody leaving here. So if we know every day somebody leaving, that means it can happen to us too. So we can't say it can't. And to say it can't is you're lying to yourself and to other people. But I mean, that's just me talking about life, man. Trying to just talking. But it's Ed Lover, Ed Rasul on my reality comedy, man. I really call it because it's something that's get my stuff off my chest. It's like a diary. It's kind of like self-medicating, but self-medicating myself. Cause as long as I can get some stuff off my mind, I'm not thinking about it as much, and I'm not, dwelling on it. But it's all about trying to show people that life is not perfect or good, or always gonna be our way in life, no matter what. Cause we ain't here to last forever. We only here for a time. And the time could be any time if somebody want to make your life over. So you don't want to you don't want to build no pressure upon your life or make nobody build no pressure upon your life. But we ain't gonna win if the pressure is greater than what we can take. Because it's easy to get pressure on your life because there's so many people already hating each other and disliking each other. So it's nothing to be able to get pushed to a point now. So that's what a lot of people need to avoid if we can, but it's hard though. But it's just me, man, talking about reality and just speaking on some things that's always that go across my mind when you think about it. And I want to see life go on. I just want to have my life go on, man. I don't want to have to live a life that I can't win, though. Because I know it ain't going to make my life no better if I'm always going to lose. Now, that's something I just don't want to just keep going through, facing drama that I don't need. So I try to stay to myself and try to make sure I'm not getting nothing now that I got to worry about all the time. Because I can't win, man. I can't. One day at a time is how I live my life. Like I said, it's Edwin Sewell or Ed Love with my company. Just speaking in general. It's August the 24th, 2025. And I just say peace, bro.